I sacrificed the whole of 1 month educating Nigerians on how to go ahead and vote. But only for today, I was confronted. We will never vote. This will not happen in this country again.
Why? Why is that so? INEC chairman, why are you trying to kill the hope of the youth? Why? We don't have any other thing to hold on to in this country except hope. There is nothing to hold on to. Nothing is happening. Nothing is working in.
Today is Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. This election was conducted on Saturday. After 4 days, we have not seen the results being uploaded onto INEC server. Instead, INEC is already announcing results. And the results that INEC is announcing are at variance with what was collated.
For the very first time on Saturday, 25th of February, during the election, I saw a 50-something-year-old man came out to exercise his franchise. He has not voted before. He didn't even know how he should operate or what he should do. Imagine a man of 50-something-years-old in a country, and since he has been 18 years old, he has not even voted for once. For the very first time in Nigeria, we had hope. We don't even care what has been happening for the past 8 years or what suffering we've been going through, that we cannot have access to our rights, our money, food. People are dying of starvation. People are extremely frustrated. People are jackpiring from this country. They are leaving this country on a daily basis. We don't care about that. But yet we head on onto hope against 25th of February. And now today, being almost 3 days after election, we are yet to know the results of who the youth, who everybody has voted for. Why? Why is that so? INEC chairman, why are you trying to kill the hope of the youth? Why? We don't have any other thing to hold on to in this country except hope. There is nothing to hold on to. Nothing is happening. Nothing is working in. Nothing is working, and that is the only thing we've heard on. You promised that the election will be transparent. After uploading results, a few hours after uploading results, the result was deleted. Why? Is that transparency?
At all.
Even this time around, it's even worse than before, than the analog age. It's worse. Yes. We were hoping that these beavers will give us the accurate results and give us who we have voted for. We give us the people's choice. We give us the president of the people's choice. But that is not what we are seeing. It is so clear that nothing is happening. That we are not, that will not be what we expect. It is not, I don't want to accuse anybody of rigging, but from my own opinion, that is what it seems to be happening right now. Why? Please, it's presidency. Our president should call INEC chairman. Our president, with all due respect, sir, I don't care how you emerge. I don't care what has been happening in this country for the past 8 years. But please, your legacy should not be tarnished. Don't allow your legacy to just be drained into the gutter like that. Call the INEC chairman into place. Call him, let him do the needful. He should do the needful because there is rage. The youth are hungry.
It's either the beaver is being used or the election make an alternative for the beaver to be recognized. Because the main thing we had, the hope we had, was that the beavers were accounted for our votes. And we promised the masses during our sensitization, go out and vote. I sacrificed the whole of 1 month educating Nigerians on how to go ahead and vote. But only for today, I was confronted. We will never vote. This will not happen in this country again. We have endured. We are not violent youth. We are for peace. Let the beavers and let the result that was uploaded in INEC result, please let it be used. However, INEC will reconnect to that result. We have the result. They should go ahead and upload that result. The beavers did not fail. During orientation, they told us that beaver is 100% efficient. Now, where is the efficiency? How do we get the accuracy when the beavers itself cannot be accounted for? Honestly, Nigerians, it is time for us to get our result. Mr. President, just as my fellow woman have spoken, Mr. President, we have tolerated and we have come in peace. Let the beaver be put in use. All the result that has been announced, let it be correct. Imagine result will be called and it's not according to the accredited voters. Election we read was tagged 20th February and we went to our various polling units on the 25th of February. For cry out loud. 25th February, and we are getting result of 20th February. Please, Mr. President, the Nigerian youth that have voted you in one way or the other, do not disappoint us. Do not bring us into areas that you see that we are violent, we are peace-loving youth. We love you, and we are working for the peace and the growth, development of this country. To this extent, bring back our mandate, deliver it via that Beavers result, so our love will continue.
It's very simple, and it's not something that ought to cause much fight or create any tension. It's very simple, very straightforward. We were told a process had been instituted for the elections. This process had been used previously. It had been used in elections in 3 states, 3 out-of-cycle elections, and we're told it was going to work for the presidential elections. What is the process? On election day, go to your polling unit, you get accredited using Beavers, you will cast your ballot. After you cast your ballot, election results will be counted and will be transmitted directly from the polling unit to a central server. Right? That is not what is happening. We are now seeing manually collated results being announced as the results of the presidential election. This is not what we were promised. We were promised that all the results from the 176,000 polling units across the country will be uploaded onto INEC server and will be displayed online real time, and that everybody will be able to access these results. Today is Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. This election was conducted on Saturday. After 4 days, we have not seen the results being uploaded onto INEC server. Instead, INEC is already announcing results. And the results that INEC is announcing are at variance with what was collated, what we saw at the polling units. What we are saying is, INEC, there was a process you promised the Nigerian people. There was a process the Nigerian people paid for. The Nigerian people paid for it to the tune of more than 300 billion naira. Follow the process.
Simple.
Follow the process. Simple. If you are saying that this party is losing and this party is winning, show the process. What we are seeing now is a manual collation, manual transmission, and so on of the results. We were promised, according to the Electoral Act and according to INEC guidelines, that there will be an electronic transmission of results. Why is that process not being followed? Once you don't follow that process, you are robbing us of trust in the process, you are robbing the process of its integrity, and the opacity is what Nigerians have suffered in the past that leads to the theft of elections, that leads to rigging of elections, that leads to a manipulation of the electoral process. And we're saying something very simple: follow your